Not sure how to pay your CPU off by mining crypto? Stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright, welcome, Rabid here. Hope you guys enjoyed that new intro. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I also got affiliate links in the description, so please check them out if you're looking for some crypto mining hardware, some type of gear, it might help you out. It's hard to find stock these days. Anyway, please hit that subscribe button. We are looking into CPU mining today and how you could pay off your current CPU a little faster than you would be, whether it's a gaming PC or anything else in your house that you're using. Just give you a little extra cash, pay it off, and possibly upgrade much sooner than you currently would be able to. So let's get in this and see how we do it. In this video, we will be using Monero Ocean. Now, how Monero Ocean works is it is a profit switching pool that mines the most profitable coin on your CPU and pays you in Monero, which is XMR. So a lot of people who do CPU mine is either for Monero or trying to get their XMR. So this does pay you in XMR. And it just profit switches all the time. And actually for the last month, it hasn't even been mining Monero on its own. It's been a bunch of other coins. But as you can see, we are at $2.19 per day estimate. So that's pretty good. This is a 3900X. So we'll get down to it. Same settings apply for pretty much all the pools you will be using. This is just for an example, the pool I use. So if you want to try this pool out, just follow this video and you will be mining by the time you are done. So here we are in our BIOS, and the first thing we gotta do is change our RAM timings down around a little bit. But before we do that, I gotta give a special info for CD Key Offers, who is sponsoring this video. So they are having a March sale. If you use my link, you will get 25% off based on their March sale link. Everything will be in the description below, so please check out this quick ad. I would like to thank the sponsor for today's video, CD Key Offers. They have codes here for video games, software, antiviruses, you name it, they pretty much got it. Here we're looking at Microsoft Windows 10 Pro OEM. Now to purchase this, you simply just hit buy now. If you want a more discount, you hit discount code BID20, apply, and you will get another $4 off of this, USD, $16 now. So you're getting Windows 10 Pro for $16. You'll submit your order, use whatever payment process you want, and pay now. Once you get your product key, simply hit next. And it'll ask you, you'll get the best thing, activate, and we're activated this copy of Windows. It is now active, so there you go. So back to our RAM here, as you can see, my XMR profile is disabled. This will be happening if you just built your rig or whatever. And you can see our frequency down here is 2137 megahertz. Now this is CL16 RAM, 3200 megahertz. The timings are a little looser than say CL14 RAM, which is the best RAM you want, especially on Ryzen CPUs when it does come to mining Monero, which is the most commonly CPU mined coin out there. But like I said, I only have CL16 and it works pretty good for me as well, but you are going to want to enable this. So we're going to hit the enter here. You want to go to profile 1, enter that. So now your profile is loaded. It is still 2137. You're going to have to reboot, and I'll come right back into this to show you that it does go to 32 like the auto is set here, and that's how we got this number here. Now keep in mind that this is also depending on your motherboard brand. It could be called XMP profile or DOCP. So depending the manufacturer of your motherboard, it could be named two different things. So I did reboot, and if you look down here, you can see we are now at 3207 megahertz. So we are running at our 3200 megahertz. Now depending on the coin, like I was saying before, the most commonly mined CPU coin is Monero XMR. But if you're mining something else like say Scala, a lot of people don't, but I did test that in the past. And actually, if you have your XMP profile or DOCP profile off for looser, slower RAM, you actually mine better. So you do have to do some little bit of investigation in the coin you're mining, and also upgrade your BIOS. As I've done, I found the perfect BIOS version for me. I went through each one and found the one for me. So you might have to switch through all your BIOSes as well in your motherboard to see which performs the best for you. But these are tweak settings. But when it comes to the majority of the coins for your CPU and Ryzen processors, you are going to want to enable your XMP profile or your DCOP depending on your manufacturer. So now we're going to boot up into Windows. Alright, so just like any other cryptocurrency when mining, you are going to need a wallet address. So I do use Exodus when it comes to XMR. As you can see here, we got 4 assets in here. I'll just click on Monero. And this is the address you're going to need. You're just going to have to click receive, copy this link, and that is your address that you will be mining to. Like I said, I do use Monero Ocean, which is profit switching, and you're getting paid in Monero. That's why I needed the Monero wallet address so I can get paid in the XMR. So we're going to go up here. We're going to click home. You're just going to go to help. And here you'll see how to install your wallet. It'll give you step by step how to actually get mining. But next step for us in this video, because we have our wallet and everything and our address, so we're going to install our mining software. Couple of options to choose from. Now for Monero Ocean, I do recommend the MOXM rig because it does have no dev fee. The dev fee is wiped away, so it is the XM rig. So you're just going to click on that. That will take us to GitHub here, and we will download our miner. So you'll just click, find the latest version for you. So this is Windows 64. So we're going to go click on that one. I already have it all, so I'm just showing you where to go. So once you have your miner, there we go. You just click there and it will download. If Windows does recognize it as like say a Trojan or something, don't worry, it is okay. This is a credible link, so I'm just saying it is okay. Unlike Phoenix Miner and NiceHash. If you heard about that. Anyway, this is legit, so don't worry. So next on our list, we can just click on step 3, which is configure settings. Here it'll tell you which ports and everything to use based on your CPU. If you have an old one, a modern one, farms, whatever. So I already have that set up. I did go to my miners. Here I have my config. It's opened up right here. And this is what it's going to look like. I already have all the presets enabled for when it did all its profit switching. It did its benchmarks and everything, so I have a lot more options. Yours will be a lot smaller at first, but you'll get all these eventually. But first, you'll just scroll down until you see the URL and users. So URL is what you're going to use here, Monero Ocean, Gulfstream. Now this port is actually the port that you're going to use here. So I'm using 10001, and you can see, well, it's set on very old CPU, which mine isn't. But you can't really trick the algorithm. It will eventually give you a higher difficulty once you start mining. So you can't say you're using a super fast CPU and you're going to put it on old hardware and expect to have a lower difficulty rating going in. It will switch over and ultimately even out based on your CPU's performance. But next up, we do have that wallet address, which we copied earlier. You'll paste that into your user here like so. And then pretty much there, you're all set. You will close that and you will run your miner. Now at first, you got to remember when you first run your miner, you're going to have admin mode. I just set shortcuts for mine. My XMR is right here. So if I go into properties here, and you will see in my security or somewhere, wherever it is. Let me find here. It's here somewhere. Alright, I can't find it. Oh yeah, never mind. That's just going to my actual file. Sorry for the delay, folks. Okay, we're going to go in. I could just cut this out, but then, you know, that brings it too fake. We're just showing you straight up. People do make mistakes when they do stuff. So here's my Monero Ocean 3. You're going to have to go to XMRig, Properties, and here you will find your run as Program as Administrator. Now, for Ryzen CPUs, that means it loads huge pages, which will help your hash rate increase by quite a bit. And you're going to have to load it twice. When you do it the first time, it will not work, so you might have to reboot. Shut it off, reboot your computer because it'll say not running in administrator mode, not in huge pages. And then once you load it again, it will work. So don't worry, you will have to do that. But just make sure to run your XMRig program itself as an administrator with Ryzen CPUs. So you are all ready to mine now, but you do want to tweak your settings a little bit. Obviously, Ryzen Master, as you can see, I'll go into my manual here and all these settings here. These are my overclocks for my 3900X. Obviously, each CPU, depending on Silicon Lottery, could be different. These are my settings. So if you want to take a second, you have a 3900X, you want to check this out, have a peek at it, pause it. There's 1.25 volts. And how I came to these settings was actually through a nice, easy tool, just like DRAM calculator, which I'm not going to go through in this because I don't use it myself. But you do get better results if you can work with your actual RAM that you have. Anyway, this is the Ryzen clock tuner for AMD Ryzen CTR. It is updated now for the 5000 models. It never used to be, so this is new. Obviously mine's a 3000 series, so it worked just fine for mine. But you download this and run it, and it pretty much takes about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and it will tune your CPU for you. It's its own little program. What I did after I got it all tuned in is I just took the settings it provided in its own program, and I just threw that in the Ryzen Master, and that's where these numbers came from. So you can do that if you would like, or you could just use its own program, which is almost like Ryzen Master here, except it doesn't really have all these temperatures. It's just all your core stats basically. So I just put it all in here, and now I just have my own profile back to default. If I'm playing games or whatever, I just go to default, make videos, and when I go to mining, I just smack the old manual there, hit apply, and boom, we are in the, well, these overclock ranges. And then I'm just good to go. I'll just close everything out, and I'll just smash on the old XMR button here, and it will begin mining like so. I'm going to hit no, cancel. So yeah, we're not mining because it won't work very good while I'm recording the screen and voice and everything. But yeah, I hope this video helped you get into CPU mining. I will do a profits video coming up pretty soon to see where we're at, because I am looking to upgrade to a 3950X. Reason why I choose 3000 series over 5000 series is they get pretty much the same amount of effective speed for less money. It is cheaper to get a 3000 series than it is for a 5000 series by a couple $100. So I am looking for a 3950X CPU to upgrade my CPU mining capabilities as well as my desktop computer. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that subscribe button if this helped you out at all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rabid out.